Today. Now, going over to the political part podcast, you have Vivek on Trump being barred from Colorado, Vivek going to remove himself in solidarity. Now, this comes after a couple of days ago in which you actually had the state of Colorado, the Supreme Court of the state of Colorado, for that matter, they actually removed Trump from the ballot, from the primary. They're saying he can't run for president, which, pun moderately intended, that's unprecedented. Let me know in the comments, have you ever seen these types of things in your lifetime? I mean, truth be told, excuse me, jeez Louise, I've been fascinated with politics for quite some time. I think probably elementary school is probably the first time I kind of got to hear more about it. But I've never seen anything like this. I read about it, certainly in many books and many history books, but we've never seen anything like this. Now, this, as youth might say, went viral. This got 17.1 million views and 195,000 likes. So as youth might say, it really went viral. Now, again, this is directly from Vivek's profile on X, or as few people are calling it, on Twitter. And he says, this is before his quick video, he says, quote, "I pledge to withdraw from the Colorado GOP primary ballot until Trump is allowed to be on the ballot. And I demand that Ron DeSantis, Chris Christie, and Nikki Haley do the same immediately, or else they are tacitly endorsing this illegal maneuver, which will have disastrous consequences on our country." And of course, his voice is infinitely better than mine, so we'll also play his audio as well.
They have just tried to bar President Trump from the Colorado ballot using an unconstitutional maneuver that is a bastardization of the 14th Amendment to our U.S. Constitution. This was a provision, Section 3, that was designed to bar Confederate members, people who switched to the Confederacy, from actually being able to serve. That's very different than what's at issue here, to say the least. This is a hollowed out husk of what the country was built on. The basic principle that we, the people, select our leadership, not the unelected elite class in the back of palace halls. That's old world Europe, not the United States. That's why I'm making a pledge today that I will withdraw, I pledge to withdraw from the Colorado GOP primary ballot unless and until Trump's name is restored. And I demand that Ron DeSantis and Chris Christie and Nikki Haley do the same thing, or else these Republicans are simply complicit in this unconstitutional attack on the way we conduct our constitutional republic. I refuse to be complicit in that. I think what they're doing is wrong, and I think it's up to Republicans to step up and stand up with a spine for our country's future. That's really what's at stake, whether we, the people, actually have a say in deciding who leads this country. Yes, it would be easier for other Republicans like me who are running in this race to say, hey, if Trump is sidelined, there's our opportunity. No doubt other candidates are probably privately celebrating with their corporate sponsors. That's not the right thing to do. I think the most useful thing that every GOP candidate can do right now is to join me in that pledge. I'll say that I will withdraw from that Colorado GOP primary ballot until Trump's name is restored. This belongs to the people, not to the unelected Democratic cabal of judges in Colorado or any other state. And I demand that Ron DeSantis and Nikki Haley and Chris Christie do the same thing, or else they're complicit in what this security state is trying to do to shut down Trump. I stand by that, and I expect them to do the right thing.
They won't. But an interesting sentiment and a brilliant idea, I believe, politically speaking, in terms of moves on the political chessboard. Not only does this make Vivek look like more of a leader, because again, he was the first one to take this take, so to say, but he's also kind of putting the other candidates in the corner saying, well, where are you standing with this? Are you going to stand with, doing what's right or what is easy? Or what is advantageous to your individual campaign? Because again, of course, there's benefits if both Trump and then Vivek take, Trump his off the ballot, and then Vivek, if he takes it off the ballot, I mean, that helps the remaining people who will not acquiesce and will just go with the flow. So I suspect the comments will be overwhelmingly in support of Vivek, but let's dive in and find out. Again, that got 17.1 million views and 195,000 likes, which is a fun reminder to click the like button for this video. Statistically speaking, we won't pass that like count compared to Vivek, but who knows? It can't hurt to try. One of the first responses, and the most popular ones, comes from Colorado Republican Party, and they say, quote, "You won't have to You won't have to because we will withdraw from the primary as a party and convert to a pure caucus system if sorry, this is allowed to stand, unquote. They got 48,000 likes. Now, and that also got 2.4 thousand views for that particular response. Now, other websites and other informational forums are saying even if they were to do that, Trump would still be barred from running for president. So I'm not sure how much teeth is in that bite, so to say. So it'll be interesting to see how this progresses and what the legality and intricacies are with the specifics. But again, that's one of the most popular responses. Someone by the name of Dom Luciers, he says, quote, "Damn Vivek, this is it, bro. Again, sorry, little disclaimer, cover your ears if you have children listening. Again, he is saying, quote, damn it, Vivek, this is great, bro. You finally did. You fucking won me over, and I hate to admit it. Great job," unquote. It got 16,000 likes. Republicans against Trump said, quote, "Don't threaten me with a good time," unquote, getting 3.8 thousand likes. Jake Shields says, quote, "Well played. Now let's see if the rest of the Republicans will follow your lead," unquote. I got 1.4 thousand likes. Alex Cole says, quote, "I agree with Vivek. He should drop out in protest. That will show them who is boss, LMFAO." Unquote. They got 2.6 thousand likes, and I suspect it is more of a pejorative joke. So, interestingly enough, the first one that's not overwhelmingly in support of Vivek, Scott Mitchell, he came out and he said, quote, "Vivek has the stones to do what others will not. We all know using the 14th Amendment is a huge stretch. There was no rebellion and they know it. This is a desperate attempt to subvert the will of the people. The Supreme Court will overturn this, but props to Vivek for taking the stand," unquote. And that particular individual response from Scott Mitchell got 4.7. Again, 4.7 thousand likes. Paul Suzupa says, quote, "Vivek is a right to withdraw and his right to demand the other GOP candidates do similarly until Trump is put back on the ballot. Let the judges decide who gets to be the nominee, not four elected leftist judges. This is still America," unquote. That got 9.4 thousand views. E replied saying, quote, "I can be pretty harsh on you, Vivek, because I don't trust people in politics saying all the right things, but this is a character test and you passed. Huge respect. Saluting emoji." That got 5.7 thousand likes. Tiff says, quote, "Vivek is a stand-up guy to withdraw. Call out this unprecedented bullshit and demand that other GOP candidates follow suit. We, the people, should decide. Respect is earned, and Vivek certainly deserves it," unquote. That got 4.5 thousand likes. Let's continue to scroll down here more and more. Melissa, excuse me. Let's see here. Tom Big Callahan says, quote, "Vivek will have a much brighter political future than DeSantis, Haley, or Christie," unquote. Got 9.4 thousand likes. Let's see. Sir SUHR. So Sir Majesty said, quote, "If they didn't cheat, they wouldn't win elections," unquote. And is a picture and it says Dems nobody is above the law starter pack, and there's a picture of Hunter Biden with a laptop text, Hillary Clinton with the email text below her, Miss Maxwell with the client's text, and then Fauci with the research text all below their pictures. They got 5.4 thousand likes. We do have a contrarian, Luke Zelinsky. He says Trump is a political mob boss with questionable ties to Russia, China, and Saudi Arabia, whose finances are a mystery. He's currently ruining the GOP in exile after inciting an ongoing deadly insurrection, and the majority of the Republican Party is not protecting him from these consequences. That contrarian statement did get 1.5 thousand likes. Let's see here. And I don't want to say it's Trump derangement syndrome, but if you go to his profile, let's just say if he had lunch with Chris Christie, they would be best friends, because everything he's talking about is all anti-Trump. Let's see here. let's see. Linda hates GOP thugs. She describes herself as a livid introvert, democracy warrior, creative INFJ, animal advocate, forgotten Gen Xer. There is no planet B. Can't help but wonder. Oh yeah, I'm not too surprised by her background. Now, Linda says, quote, "Hey, trader trash, Rama Llama Ding Dong. Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out," unquote. With the middle finger emoji, that got 1.3 thousand likes? Really? And going to her profile, and she is, of course, Trump derangement syndrome. Everything she just posts is just all about it. And she does praise Biden on her profile as well. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. Again, Merry Christmas. I would really appreciate if you click that subscribe button. Trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of December, so I greatly appreciate it. Also, leaving a like is a great way to help out the channel, as well as giving a little bit of comments. The feedback is greatly appreciated, as I do want to make the show better and better over time and constantly improve. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.